Hello everybody, I'm Wroughtstream and I'm here with another episode of Dance of Fire and Ice, and today I've managed to scrounge myself 6 custom levels that require the Neocosmos DLC. And yeah, let's just get right into it when we do our spinner thing. Despite this being like a Neocosmos custom level episode special thing, I'm still going to play one level that is not Neocosmos due to the nature of the spinner, as there's obviously going to be no Neocosmos charts for a while, I imagine. I think it was like 6, so let me see. Ooh, what a classic. This is a classic featured level. And I guess Constellation level as well. This is like my 6th level that I've ever played, which is kind of crazy. Alright. So I like remember like one thing from this level, and that is just the gem tile gimmick. Otherwise, like, I've kind of forgotten everything about this chart. I still gotta remember those, because it's actually been so long that I don't even remember how those rhythms went. Oh, they're still really simple. Believe it or not, I did die on a couple of times on this when I first played this. Although nowadays, just, you know. Now it's just kind of like a warm-up, I guess. There you go. I noticed where I got my Eat Perfect, and that's unfortunate, but hey. The fact that I even got that close to a Pure Perfect is pretty nice, though, I will say. Gyro, composed by Make Acid, and charted by Wrougtstream. The Fog Grows. A simple and well-thought-out level from Wroughtstream with easy-to-read patterns and small gimmicks to give you a little bit of challenge. Yep, it's true. I managed to get another one of my own charts into Constellations, and I'm actually kind of proud of this one. Okay, this is probably my best chart that I've ever made. Unless you want to count the collabs, then at that point it gets a lot more debatable, because I have worked with other people in making some other charts. But for like my standalone chart, that's like, I did everything in the chart. I think this is probably my favorite one. Just because of I like the rhythms. I kind of like the vibe that I was kind of going for here. And I actually went for something a little ambitious here, you know. I mean, it's probably not that crazy in the grand scheme of things, but it's more just the gimmicks being executed well that I really enjoy. I'm sure most of you have probably already seen this level already, so you already know how this goes already. I'll say a lot of people do like the Fog Grows. And, you know, I didn't really want to, like, you know, do like a text wall that says like don't get distracted, keep pressing on HB, because I don't know, this doesn't sound as fun when you say it that way, you know. Get like the same message across within just 3 words instead of like a whole sentence, you know? Alright, here we go. So this part could be argued to be the hardest part of the chart. And if you don't know why, you'll figure out why real soon. So you have these really long holds, and there you go. You have the fog while this is happening. So you have to be very, you have to kind of count it out. There you go. once you get into like the groove of it, it's actually nice. But I think that part's actually really hard. Since like, you know, when you're going along with the rhythm, you gotta constantly tap to it. So the fact that you kind of have to hold it and then count it out is a bit rough. But I don't know. Many people are probably able to get past that. Still probably one of my more favorite sections of the chart. Because, I mean, essentially this afterwards is kind of just the same as the other section, just because the song is literally the same at this point. But hey, I mean, hey, just a good review to kind of, you know, just test you if you know what the hell is even going on there, you know? There's one pattern that was really surprisingly common. It's like this one right here. Just like that little double tap there. Happens quite frequently throughout the chart, actually. Anyway. Funnily enough, this part is actually more rhythmically simple in a lot of ways. But you just need to make sure that you have object permanence, otherwise you might get screwed up here. Although it's really easy, like, you really only need to remember that square and then remember that there's a 16th, or, in this particular case, remember that it's a spiky ladder that transitions into a hold. I could honestly, like, in retrospect, maybe could have made that section harder, but honestly, it's like the home stretch, and at that point, I didn't want to, like, absolutely murder the player at that point. I wanted to, you know, at least keep a little bit of a semblance of a difficulty balance, so that's why I kind of just left it like that. But, yeah, there you go. That's a nice chart right there. It's still one of my more favorites, and I hope to actually finish this out. I don't know if maybe I'll release another custom level this year to, like, finish out this series, maybe? This is, like, part 2. I don't know if I'll finish out eventually. It might happen, but it's probably going to be really slow since I'm always not that fast uploading charts anyway. But I am excited. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, though, but I'm sure I'll probably think of something. Here we go. Octagon composed by Kira and charted by Minecart. 4-planet gameplay once again, so that's probably why they suggested this. So, yeah, let's just get started with this. I kind of forgot how to read 4-planet, but to be honest, I should be able to catch on after a little while, you know? Oh god. Okay. That was interesting. See, I honestly mistook some, like, things as 3-point turns or whatever. Okay, wait. Okay, thank God it's the same rhythm over here. I actually couldn't tell. The overlap here is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Okay, well, at least I know I'm going over there next time. What the hell's going on? It's so much overlap there that it's a little hard to read there. What's going on there? Especially because I'm also preoccupied with how to read 4-planet. Alright, I should maybe be good once I get back in there, though. wow, okay. Hopefully that's the chart right there. See that, like, hidden 4-planet tile icon? A little evil. Wow, what? That was my only... Wow, I could have actually gotten a pure perfect on that. That's crazy. If that one freaking hidden speed change wasn't there, I actually would have been able to do it. Oh, the song still continues on. Anyway, that was a pretty cool chart, I guess, despite having some readability issues. Journey, composed by Moon Jelly and charted by Astral Overseer. They just said, quite simply, 3-planet gameplay. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be happy with that. I mean, it's been a while since we've done Triple Planet. I honestly cannot remember the last custom level I played that had Triple Planet. But, hey, I'm glad to have it here once again, you know? It's probably underutilized, but at the same time, it's probably misused the most out of many of the mechanics from Neocosmos. So, I mean, I guess that's, you know, the bad side. Right. These are essentially like U-turn tiles. Honestly, when I saw that snail, I thought we were going to go back to 2-planet, but I honestly, I think we're just going to be staying in 3-planet for, like, the entirety of this chart, so, yeah. Okay. That was a little nerve-wracking. I wasn't sure what the hell was going on. Yeah, not gonna lie, I really have to think super hard on this, even though I probably shouldn't, but it's just that it's been so long since I played with 3-planet that I just don't remember how this stuff works. Okay. There you go. I got like a super early though, I don't know when that was, but probably just on something. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Okay. What the heck? Damn, these are some crazy shapes you get whenever you do 3-planet. Oh, cool. 2-planet for like one short moment, but yeah, now we're back to this now. Oh, you know what? I've totally been not paying attention to the lyrics of this song. I mean, you know me. I don't like ever pay attention to the lyrics ever. Like, it's even in a language that I didn't understand. Also, what the hell was that too early again? Or early? I don't know when I keep on doing that. I guess I must be misreading somehow. Oh, it's probably that. I just tapped so early since like going at a kind of fast pace, I guess. Oh. See, I sometimes just forget how this works sometimes, you know? There you go. Seems like the end of the song. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Man. That church has really showed me how much I've really been neglecting 3-planet gameplay, because holy crap. It's just been so long since I played that I just don't remember how that works. I mean, I guess maybe like one suggestion maybe would just be to like maybe kind of like indicate those like U-turny like tiles with like a different color, or like change the tile style of it, like make it like instead of it being like a regular tile, it'd be like maybe something in like neon dark. But I mean, besides that, I think it was really fun actually. It's just probably me just having a skill issue at the end of the day. But that was a neat little chart. I did enjoy it. Automation Waltz, composed by Plum and charted by Kimono. Ayo, strict. This is a little foreboding. Anyway, yeah, this is another Neo Cosmos level, so yeah. I mean, I guess this could have just a double BPM lane. Or this could absolutely kick my ass, but let's see. But man, I am digging the style though. Like it's kind of like reminding me of what was that chart called? Like Elevator Music, I think, right? By Farrah, where it had like those like little chains. Like that was a really cool detail, and I really liked that. I don't know, maybe that might make a little gimmick out of it actually. Okay. I feel like those are supposed to be triplets, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. Synced seem a little bit off there, but I don't know. Maybe it's just... Yeah, I gotta pay attention a little bit more, actually. It seemed more like a triplet triangle rather than a right triangle, but I could totally be wrong on that. When is that speed change gonna come in? Like, this chart seems fine so far, but... Where the hell is it? I swear to God, there's like some magic shape or something that's gonna happen here and that's gonna kill me. Ah! I saw a double rabbit, so I was like, oh God, is that it? Is this it? No, it wasn't. I don't like how that's constantly looming over. Caught on. See, that's why you gotta remember that. I knew something like that was coming, bro. Oh, God. But hey, at least I managed to sight read it, though. I was about to say, like, could the camera move down a little bit? It seems a little too high. I was like, almost couldn't see the dials there. That sounds like getting away. Nice. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, that was a neat little level. I will say that I see when you see strict like this, man, I was expecting something like that, either like some quadruple, like a double BPM lane, or like a magic shape or something like that. Glad I managed to like caught on there. When I saw like a bunch of like twirls and snails and rabbits, I was like, okay, I think this is what is happening, and thankfully I managed to catch on. Final battle, composed by Waterflame and charted by Team Omega. You've reached the end of your journey, but you're not done yet. In this final long stretch, remember the past encounters you had experienced or past these unforgiving obstacles getting in your way. Hold on until the end. That intro aside, a well-made gimmicky level from this team once again. What the future holds for this team is up to them, now that our DRTS has come to a close. Yeah, this is it. This is Team Omega's hardest level yet. So yeah, let's get right into it, you know. imagine that, well, there was a lot of things going on for the final area of the event for RDRTS, actually. A lot of stuff you had to fill for the criteria, so yeah. Do I remember it? No, but I don't. Doesn't matter, alright? Anyway. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's gonna be some three-planet action, actually. Pretty nice. You gotta pay attention to the various enemies, because they all do something unique here, you know? So, you know, just gotta make sure to pay attention to them all, you know? Whoa, what the hell? God. I just sometimes have, like, those moments where I just, like, absentmindedly just tap a lot more quickly than I should. Alright. Pretty sure it's about to be go time real soon, so be ready for a bunch of triplets, right? There you go. Alright. I don't know, I kind of forgot how long that portion of the song went. But thankfully, probably is the hardest portion of the song, I think. I don't know. Anyway. Better make sure not to get distracted by all these guys there. I wonder, does anyone actually destroy the track when you're... like when they're like ahead of you or something? I don't think anyone actually does, but it's fine. Doesn't matter though, because I know the visual effects, I think it's a bit crazy, so you know, gotta watch out for that. Also, you probably won't get most of the references if you have not played the most of Team Omega's previous custom levels, because the backgrounds are like direct references to some of them, and you know, probably going to be really confused as to what they mean, but probably makes sense if you play them all. And don't worry, all the Team Omega charts are actually not that hard to play, actually. Like, this is probably the hardest you're going to get, so that's nice. Wow, this chart is 1,000 tiles long. I never knew that. I forgot how long this chart actually is. Anyway, yeah. That was a fun time. But definitely it's quite obviously Team Omega's toughest chart with a lot of the triplets in certain sections, along with some more visually distracting gimmicks along the way. Is This Real 2019 game size mix composed by Satoya Nikita and charted by Team Pal. A headbanging hardcore level with mysteries surrounding it. Don't lose your sight, or the doll will take advantage of you. Now here we go, the last Neo Cosmos chart. You know, funnily enough, I don't think. Actually, no. I was like thinking, like, wait, was there a challenge level for Neo Cosmos in this month's constellations? And I was like, no, not really. So yeah. Although there has been some instances of challenge levels in that have Neo Cosmos mechanics. Although some of them are just kind of annoying to play, honestly. Some of them are really cool, though. Done. No, for a second I thought that was like a weird pause tile, but then it finally connected in the end. Supposed to be a doll or something? You know, I guess there probably is some lore behind this one, as always. Go editor, I'll receive Doritos again, I think. Let's go. I always gotta point him out whenever I see him. Text down there entire time. Oh, yo, pure perfect somehow. What? That's crazy. I did not expect that, actually. See, I honestly thought I screwed up once the camera started rotating a little bit. I mean, it's an interesting challenge whenever a chart does that, I will say. It can't, because I'll admit, I think I do get disoriented a little bit by it. I don't think it's really like a bad thing to do it. I think if it's done well, then it's fine with me, as long as it's not like obnoxious with it. It's just that it's always a little tough for me, since I'm always used to like being on the horizontal thing. So whenever you like make the horizontal into like the vertical, and like vice versa, it's like a little interesting to read it, because at that point it seems like you might be on the offbeat, but you're on the on-beat, actually, or something like that. I don't know how to really describe it. It's just weird camera things that make you think about the chart differently, even though it's exactly the same, even with the camera rotating. Just start ranking everything. Gyro, composed by Make Acid, is a advanced chart, mostly just because it's not super fast, but it's rhythms, and there are some tricky gimmicks, especially when you get into that long hold section where it blurs your vision, so you have to kind of keep track of how long the hold is, which could be a little bit tricky, as you know, it's a little bit more harder like counting in a beat rather than like kind of tapping to maintain a beat, if that makes sense. Octagon, composed by Kira. Insane chart, mostly just because it is really tricky in its four-planet gameplay. It's mostly kind of similar to the 4-planet gameplay that happened in the other 4-ball chart of this. It's just that now you have a lot more rhythms you got to worry about too, and there's also no checkpoints, so you should keep that in mind. Journey, composed by Moon Jelly, is another advanced, I guess. It's a 3-ball planet chart, primarily, and you have to keep track of when you go into almost a U-turn tile in 3-planet, which should be nice and easy to tell, because generally they kind of look like triangles at times when you have like multiple of them in a row, or if like it looks like you're going to press a pseudo, but you're not actually going to press a pseudo, so that's how you can easily tell. Although it can be a little tricky since some of the visuals do kind of block your way, but otherwise I think this should be a nice little classy chart. Automation Waltz, composed by Plum, is another advanced, I'd say. It does get a little fast, especially when you get to that magic shape. But, like, I don't know. Like, it kind of edges on the case of being hard. I feel like if other parts of the chart were harder, then I'd put this in hard. But because, like, everything else is kind of chilling, and then this one part is just, like, a bit of a difficulty spike, I think it's still advanced primarily for a majority of the chart. So that's why I'm putting it in here. So, yeah. Although, the holds in there, not too bad to deal with, and all the other good, cool, jazzy rhythms weren't really too much of a trouble. Final Battle, composed by Waterflame, is a hard, because you have a lot of visual distractions kind of going on. There's a lot of visual things kind of going on that you have to pay attention to, and a lot of triplets, especially when you get to that one line section. Although, cool thing about that one line section is that it's actually, I think that it's really strict because you're going at a high speed, but it's actually, the leniency on that is actually a bit more generous than normal. So it's actually not as bad as you think it would be. And in addition, there are some points, right? Just fun fact, because I never mentioned this when I was playing the chart. There are some checkpoints where if you die on particular checkpoints, it will restart you from the entire chart. Now, luckily, these only happen during the easy sections, but that's just something to keep in mind. So never let up your focus, all right? Keep on playing all the time, all right? Because otherwise you might reset all your progress by accident. Is This Real? 2019 game size mix composed by Satui and Nikita. And let's just say that this is just another advanced, really. I was thinking, like, maybe this is kind of just chilling. But, like, at the same time, like, it does get kind of tricky with some of its holds, I guess. And the rhythms there are a bit spicy, especially when you get to this one section near the end where the camera starts rotating. And that might be a bit visually disorienting, but as long as you kind of keep track of, like, you know, degree measures and how far apart the tiles are from each other, you should be able to get through it, but just, you know, kind of keep your focus on the chart the entire time. Otherwise, that camera rotation might screw you up once you get to the ending portion. That is it. Hopefully you've enjoyed me playing through these 6 Neo Cosmos customs, and I guess I'll hopefully see you another day, right?